Okay, V. So we have only a couple of jobs here. We're gonna call in to my friend Sarah in Vault 21 and give her the vault suits we've collected. We're going to go to the tops and collect our pay, and then we're going to go and find your Brotherhood pals that are missing. So I believe one of them was up at Nellis, which I can imagine what happened to them. So, Vault 21. Sarah?
Good to see you again.
I have vault gear for you.
You do? That's wonderful. Let me see what you brought. All right. That's gonna net you lots of caps, my friend. Do you want to trade all your vault suits right now?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that makes me so happy. You are too much.
So...
Hey, stranger. Where you been, huh? I missed you.
You missed me, huh? Why don't you pass by my room downstairs? We can catch up.
You're kicking me into gear, huh? Well, I think I'll drive my chassis over to your pad. Wait for me down there, and don't forget the oil.
Well, that's a little bit freaky, but okay. I'm slightly into it. Eddie, can you just wait here? V, you
Could have brought
too.
something to read.
I'm sure there's something, Vault-Tec promotional material or something along those lines. So my room was down here, and it was first on the left, wasn't it? This one, right? Yeah. Oh, hey Sarah. Well then. Well,
That was something else. I look forward to the next ride. Once I recover, you monster.
well, that worked out well. In terms of rewards for jobs, I'd say that one's it's up there in terms of the jobs I've done so far. Hey, you actually waited, guys. Come on.
Aw, just when the standing around was getting exciting.
So, the strip. The new Vegas strip. Let's build the tops. Tops.
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
I know the drill. I know the drill. Here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Nothing. I need to head up to theatre, talk to Rini. But beyond that, nothing really. Cheers.
Have a good time, baby.
I should probably take that off my belt.
Looks like the troops are back. Good thing, too. This place was Deadsville without their caps.
Okay, the aces. Tommy.
Well, well, well. If it ain't the best loved cat on the strip in my theater, what could Tommy do for you, baby?
Let's talk about the act, huh?
The cowboy act? Yeah. He dropped on in here not too long before you. He's got chops, baby, real chops. And I ain't just talking about that mustache. And like we agreed, here's your fee. 5% of the cut comes to 166 caps. Don't spend them all in one place now, unless it's right here.
What else we got?
You talking about Mr. Isaac? Damn, baby, when you bring them in, you bring them in. That cat's gonna bring me money like you wouldn't believe. Here's your 5%, baby. You enjoy that.
Okay. Got anything else?
That comedian, you mean? Yeah. He was a hell of a haggler. Cost me a pretty cap. Hope he's worth it. Here's your 5%.
And the last one, the ghoul.
That ugly mug with the razor tongue? Take it, baby. He'll be one hell of a novelty act, just like Tommy promised. Here's your 5%.
Sounds great.
You know it, baby.
See ya.
Take it easy, baby.
Well, we're getting more and more famous on the strip, which is big
I've heard
advantage.
that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
Gunrunners still don't have stuff in stock. We need to look at other places to get bullets, or we're gonna be running low. Thinking maybe a trip to Mick and Ralph's could be in order. See what they're selling. My hunting rifle's gonna be no good without bullets. We need to head up to Nellis and see what the boomers have done with the Brotherhood. Then there's the Retcon HQ.
Hey.
Hey. Ralph.
How's it going, friend? Looking for anything special?
Ammo, but let's see.
Take a gander.
Why do you have a container of fluorine? So I should talk to your brother, huh?
Come back
Cheers.
anytime.
Mick.
Welcome back, buddy.
Well, can I see the
Follow
special
me.
inventory, please? Let's see if that opens up any more guns for me. Thank you.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
Even you don't have bloody... Ah! I'll take the 44s. I'll take the 9. No, I won't take the 9 mils. That's a lot of 9 mils. lot of stuff you got, huh? Sell for sale. Would you like a BB gun? It's one I'm definitely not gonna end up needing. Also got a shit ton of flamer fuel. And some BBs. Thank you. I need 308s. Why does no one have 308s? Boomers don't sell their bullets. And beyond a few wasteland merchants, that's kind of the main ones gone through. Let's double check the gun runners, but I don't think we're going to have any luck. Hi.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Yeah, sure.
I am ready to process our transaction.
Armor piercing and hollow points. Nothing. Thank you. Thanks.
Come back and see us again soon.
Sure will. Don't want to buy direct from the NCR. They overcharge for their services. That's about it. That's all we can do for now. So. Guess we should head to Nellis. Guys, it's me. Don't point your guns. Look, I'm looking for someone the artillery will have killed out here. Or most likely killed. Here he is. Ah, you guys dug him a hole, huh? Or her, sorry. I probably shouldn't laugh, sorry, B. Let's... No, I don't want to go all the way in Valley. Repcon headquarters. We'll travel there from the 188. There's that arms dealer. Just maybe. Long shot, but they might have 308 rounds. Hi.
I've still got guns and ammo if you need them.
Well, I'd like some ammo.
Sure, no problem.
Oh, thank God. It's not many, but it'll do. Thank you very much. Fair trade. See ya. Okay, Repcon's down this way. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. 6:36. Oops. Guess we'll have to break the rules.
How may I serve you, Master?
Hi. Okay. Mr. Handy shouldn't put up a problem for Brotherhood guys, so what slowed them down? Group of fiends. If I grenade. Even fiends shouldn't be too much of a problem for.
How may I serve you, Master? Welcome to Repcon headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to see our little facility, have you? I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have, within specified parameters. And if you'd like, I can provide a tour of our museum.
What can you tell me about Repcon?
I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to Repcon history, research and development, or Robco.
Tell me about their history.
Repcon's illustrious history began way back in 2054, shortly after the famous Delta 11 rocket was completed and launched. Repcon's initial focus was on the development of fuel to be used in orbital propulsion, in response to the energy crisis of 2052. Sad times indeed. The company really took off when Robco purchased Repcon in late 2076 to develop unmanned rockets to explore the solar system.
Okay. What about the R&D?
As you may already know, Repcon is an industry leader in producing alternative fuels for military and scientific purposes. Repcon scientists were pioneers in fission-based propulsion systems, and have recently had some very exciting breakthroughs with plasma systems. The recent partnership with Robco has freed our engineers from mundane business matters, allowing them to focus solely on future projects.
Okay. Last question. Tell me about Robco.
Robco Industries purchased Repcon in 2075 to assist with some of Robco's military projects, as well as developing unmanned space exploration. The relationship between Robco and Repcon is mutually beneficial, and we hope that both companies bolster each other well into the next century.
Okay, that's enough about Repcon.
Very well. Feel free to ask me more about Repcon at any time. Don't be shy. The tour showcases Repcon's amazing scientific contributions, and the promise of many more, coupled with its parent company, Robco.
Give me a tour.
Excellent, excellent. Please be patient. The tour will begin in just a moment. Ready for the rep? Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building. Contour Rocketeers? Courtesy of the fine folks at Robco, I'll be your guide today on the path of scientific discovery.
Okay, we need to find a badge, and we need to find one quickly.
In the lead-lined case behind me is a spent radioactive rod from one of our old reactors. No need to stand too close. Let's move along, shall we?
It's,
How may I serve you, Master? Look here. A row of multicolored plasma fields. Careful. They may look safe to drink, but your stomach is the last place they should be. Why the difference in cylinder size? Refining our production methods has resulted in higher yields of fuel over time. That's why.
okay.
You have been warned. Please vacate the premises or you will be considered an intruder. To my right, you can see a sample of some old safety barrels
Ditch the tour, run.
used to store radioactive waste. Perfectly safe. On my left.
Well, that's a very dead person. Hey, a security key card. That should save us. Cool.
If you'll pardon the expression. And in front of me is a model, not actual size, of the launch dome we are using to send our rockets screaming into orbit.
I've seen that launch dome before.
Now these colorful fellows behind me are Repcon's earliest experiments in flight. Feel free to read the plaques and learn, Rocketeers.
Fossil fuel and plasma and a rocket, shake it up. Big, fatty, fiery Fred. So he exploded. And this one... green bean. It landed in someone's backyard. Okay. Oh, I didn't have a proper look. What?
Now for the highlight of our tour. Due to a generous donation from Robco, this next exhibit showcases the wondrous world of robots. Around you are the incredible iBot, the fearsome SentryBot, and the always helpful Mr. Handy. That helpfulness runs through our whole line.
He's like Generation 1 bots. Mr. Handy with 4 eyes.
This is the final stop on our tour. This model of our solar system is a small example of where the partnership between Robco and Repcon hopes to go. See those little rockets zipping about? They are manned by robots, tirelessly looking for resources to mine on planets beyond our own. And that's it for our tour today, Rocketeers. Robco and its tiny partner, Repcon, thank you. Any further questions, please feel free to ask.
Okay. I doubt the Brotherhood of Steel took the tour. Don't need to unlock that. No, maybe I do. Yeah, see, you're not telling me off now.
How may I serve you, mistress?
Miss... Whoa. Nuka-Cola Quartz and Victory. And a lot of rocket souvenirs. That's useful. Yeah, I don't need to repair it that badly.
How may I serve you, master?
Just stay on my way. Yeah, that security keycard's useful. Okay. Plasma weaponry and a lot.
Oh, and please, for your own safety, stay outside of restricted areas. Unauthorized facial pattern detected. Valid security badge detected. Temporary access granted. Please complete employee registration with security.
Noted, will do. Thank you. Excuse me. Special kind of plasma rifle. I can see why the Brotherhood wanted here. The tech that Repcon is storing is very impressive. You stuck down there, V? Damn it. Okay. Oh.
Hello, Mrs. Millett. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
Thank you. That worked out better than I expected. Let's have a look around. We don't know where your Brotherhood boys might have ended up. Terminal's locked. Let me have a go. Tail. 2 out of 3. No, Pale's on the. What about tall? No, that would be 3 out of 3. Walk. Yeah, that's 2 out of 3. Can you use my facial data, please? Thank you. Into office correspondence. I've made some progress decrypting the packets. From what I can tell, someone is sending progress messages to a secure off-site server somewhere. Where I'd venture a guess, I would say the messages are going to Poseidon, but I don't have enough proof to make a serious claim. The last couple of weeks I have seen a higher than usual rate of encrypted messages leaving the facility here. These messages use an unusual encryption protocol that I haven't seen before. I'm fairly certain it isn't a DoD approved method. I fear these messages may be a sign of someone sending insider information. Miss Wang, please continue your investigation into the messages and keep me appraised on any progress you make. In the meantime, please keep this information private. I will show the appropriate parties are informed, and please call me Carl. Carl. Okay. From my 2 IT services. Need someone to come over as soon as possible and clear the old Vice President's data office terminal, as well as reformat it with my personal information. Thank you, Carl Rook. What the hell was going on? Tool cabinet? No.
Of course. Don't let me keep you. How may I serve you, Master?
Please, just stay out of my way. Oh. Oh, we're raking in the star bottle caps now. I can't hack that one. Hold on a second. Well, that'll help. What about the Nikola Tesla and me thing? Is it a book?
How may I serve you, Master?
It's got some tips on using energy weapons. That at least is kind of useful. Elevator, stairs, caved in. That's a little bit creepy. Damn it. Gotcha. Ammo. I'm willing to bet this is what your Brotherhood pals were after, Veronica.
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day.
I'm sure I will. Please move on. Hey, another locked terminal. But I can get into this one.
Of course.
Okay. Matters. Okay. Passion barely matches. That's 2 out of 3, that's a bit better. Pattern. No, that would have more. Dancers. No. Packets. What dungeon? Right, okay. Encrypted message. Managed to get the password to Isa's computer. I'll forward it to you with the release notes for the Q-35. Prototype is going to be stopping here on its way to Department of Defense. You should be able to intercept it on the road. Q-35 release notes. This is the gun I've just got. Interesting. Okay. Julia, I'm sure you've heard by now about Robco's intentions to buy out our company. In the past, you and I have been in like mind when it comes to the moral and financial future of the company. When Poseidon showed interest those years ago, you helped me rally the board in order to keep Repcon autonomous. I'd like your help again with Robco. Piers claims that Robco is buying shares in the company to force a hostile takeover if we won't sell willingly. I don't believe that they will be able to put together enough shares without some approval of the board. I think that you and I will be able to sway enough votes to keep the company safe. I hope you'll stand with me for this. I'd stand with you, Leo. Give me a few days to try and gather some support from my allies on the board. I've run the numbers and I'm pretty sure you're right. We can fight this. Well, you lost. You're right, Leo sent me a message last night. I made the call to the board. I think with the numbers we are looking at protecting from the Robco deal, we'll have no trouble getting the board to vote no confidence on him. Aha. So she was playing two sides.
Don't let me keep you.
Hi. Well, I haven't seen any of these computers belonging to a Mrs. Millet, which hopefully means I've got level 3 access. Ah! Hi. I officially burned through the last of my Sarah goodwill. Absolutely bugger all. Okay. Nothing. Hi.
Third floor access is for executives only. Please identify.
Sorry, just leave.
Invalid response. You have 30 seconds to vacate before security is alerted.
Find a keycard, find a keycard, find a keycard now. What's this? Third floor security keycard. Let's leave and come back onto the floor. That should fool a dumbass robot.
Third floor access is for executives only. Please identify.
I have a keycard.
Incorrect. Security alert. You have 30 seconds to vacate before security is alerted.
Okay, we may have to fight our way through the third floor. Go. Hey, another star cap. You know what, just... Let's see what this thing can do. Okay, so unless he triggered an alarm that's going to go off in the next 30 seconds, we should be okay. No way I can hack that. Not good. Get ready to fight. Nice punch. What's this one got? Definitely unlock that. That's a lot of words. What about this? Okay, that's at the launch facility. Cool. And the Brotherhood. I think the alarms are about to blow up. Let's get out of here. Okay, it seems to have worked okay on this floor.
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
Thank you very much. I'm sure I will. Well, it hasn't triggered every floor. Let's get back to the Brotherhood.
Unauthorized facial pattern detected. Valid secure.
Thank you. Probably hack on that terminal and give myself facial access. No need though. Let's get out of here. Hidden Valley. Maybe we could work with them. Or at least convince them not to kill people. What's the problem, Eddie? Ah. So not really a problem at all, is what you say. Come on.
We heard Veronica talking with the Elder. We won't stand for this.
She plans to respect the Elder's decision.
Respect nothing. She plans to whisper in his ear, poison him against the Codex. No. This has to end now. Execute them.
Ow! Okay. Nice punch, V. He was working alone. Don't hold the others against him. Let's go. Although I will switch to a shotgun. Where's McNamara? I've fallen under the floor. Help. McNamara?
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind?
I have found the missing patrols. Unfortunately, no survivors. Here are their holotapes.
They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative, and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Will do. NCRCF, Nipton, Forlorn Hope.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Little. Don't want to stay here any longer than is absolutely necessary. Forlorn Hope's a little out of the way, but the other two are not so bad. Let's get away from the edge. Far further away from the scorpions, they may not come. Veronica, did I ever, can I talk to you for a second? No, not you.
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves.
Good point. It's a good point. Listen, I had a couple of questions I wanted to ask you.
A lifetime supply of Fancy Lad snack cakes, revenge against my enemies, and world peace. In that order.
Okay, fair enough. Tell me about your experiences with the Brotherhood.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
Who's Father Elijah to you?
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east.
Okay. That's fine.
Darn it!
So, exactly who was he to you, though?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew, anyway. But Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagined a grandfather to be.
You follow him from California, then?
It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work.
What changed?
He did. For years, he fought with the Council, taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb, but he was mad because we'd lost his power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care.
How's that different from any other Elder? Doesn't sound that different from McNamara.
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
Ever try to talk sense in him?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen. And the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have.
Huh. Ironic. What exactly did you learn?
Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him.
How's that different?
I learned what I don't want to become. In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
So were you close?
Yeah. I miss him.
Fair enough. Where exactly is he now in your mind?
I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until he could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
What was in the note?
It was... strange. Even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was... something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it... I don't know. Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world, make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean.
Follow me.
Let's.
Got something to show you. Well, there's all my shit. Some of it was useful, some of it wasn't. Oh dear. I have woken the poltergeist. One of the Sierra Madre wheat vending machines. Yeah, I don't have enough chips to get stim packs out of it. Dude was down in scotch like there's no tomorrow.
That chip of yours? I wouldn't wager it on blackjack. Unless...
Listen, this place, Sierra Madre, remember I went missing for a few days? I found Elijah.
You did? Where? Oh my god, I mean, I thought... I don't even know what I thought might have happened to him. But you don't have a "this is good news" expression on your face.
to kill him.
You killed him? But it doesn't matter. He died when we all retreated to Hidden Valley. I didn't expect to see him again. No one did. Did he say anything when you met him? Anything at all?
Yeah, sure. It's something that I wanted to pass along.
Where did you get this? Guess I was right about the bad news, huh? Same look Elder McNamara always gave me when I was up for promotion.
It's a message, and what he says is up to you.
All right. I'll watch it. That was hard to watch.
Did it make any sense?
The parts I understood didn't matter. Past all the garbage, all it amounted to was goodbye. Sorry. Feel a little out of it. Head spinning a bit. Oh. I think he left me a gift. Maybe I can use it better than he did.
Alright.
See you around.
I'm glad I was able to pass that on. We should get moving. Find these knights. So apparently there's one in the hills near here somewhere. There's also something bad nearby, according to Pip-Boy. Just be careful. It's a Legion town just over there. I cleared out as much of it as I could, but well, no guarantees that they're all dead. Hey.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go.
Elder McNamara sent me for your report. Yes, the bears are still hunting.
Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory. Which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report. Please deliver it to the Elder. I'm sure he will find the contents most interesting.
Okay. There'll be one near NCRCF somewhere. KiltedGamers versus the Brotherhood, I know who I'd bet on. Pip-Boy's got red. Get ready. Red, it's dead. Hi.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
I'm Elder McNamara's representative. He said to ask if the bears are still hunting.
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
Okay, we're gonna have to clear out these reds before we can move on. It's alright. It's just scorpions. That was weird. One more. Hey, it's Hidden Valley. Sandstorm's still going in there. Oh, coyotes. Nice work, V. Come on, let's find your Brotherhood boy. A lot of red around here.
Hey.
Hey.
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me?
Elder McNamara sent me as his representative out here. He asks if the bears are still hunting.
Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Guys. I'm picking up a signal. Completely silent, but originating from a drive-in theater to the south of Nipton. Let's go check it out. And you go, doggy. Let's avoid Nipson. I wouldn't be surprised if the Legion had moved in some people to make sure the town was still secure. Plus the sheer number of circling vultures says to me maybe don't go in. Oh wow, so we aren't actually... Interesting. Sorry, the old borders seem to sort of drag out. I never kept full track of the old world. This is the place. Well, what the hell is that?